Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to 3 Peter Court here in the best seaside suburb here in Seaford, 3198. My name is Wah Merchant, proudly representing my owners here today, not just as the auctioneer, but also the listing agent. And here today, I've got some great staff in the crowd to assist. I've got John in the crowd and Jared Grant with his hand up. Jared just made this successful transition from playing AFL football for the last 10 years, local guy. He's come down and he's done very, very well. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to get straight into it. The auction will be conducted in accordance with the rules and any additional conditions that were made available prior to today's auction proceedings. The auction rules prohibit auctioneers from accepting bids or offers after the property has been knocked out to the successful bidder. I will indicate bidders on request. The law prohibits false bids, major disruptions by bidders, and bidders attempting to prevent others from bidding, and provides fines for this conduct. To indicate that I am making a bid on behalf of the vendor, I shall say vendor bid. By law, only I as the auctioneer can do so. The contract of sale has been on display for the last half an hour. I trust that you have perused relevant documentation. As you would be aware, ladies and gentlemen, being an auction property, there is no cooling off period that applies here today. In the unlikely event that the property doesn't meet the sensible reserve on offer, the highest bidder, last bidder, will get first rights exclusively one-on-one with the owner for 3 minutes directly after the auction. I want to point that out again, ladies and gentlemen. If in the unlikely event that we do not reach a sensible reserve on offer, the highest bidder, last bidder, will get exclusive rights. What we are selling here today, ladies and gentlemen, the rules are quite simple. We're selling lot 37, volume 08719, folio 312, better known to you, myself, and Google Earth as 3 Peter Court here in Seaford, 3198. Now, we are calling for a 10% investment down today, balance in 45 days. Now, there's a few buyers out of the crowd. They've stipulated a slightly lesser terms for the deposit. Bid with confidence. In terms of the deposit, ladies and gentlemen, we are accepting EFT, but also bank check. Now, being in the 21st century, electronic transfer, I should say, as soon as you've commenced signing the paperwork, we expect a transfer of money on the signing of that. Now, ladies and gentlemen, that's formalities out of the way. Well, what is the market doing? Well, 2018, here it is, first cab off the rank. This is our first auction here in the beautiful seaside suburb of Seaford, and I can assure you the market is it's strong. Last year, we saw a huge rise in the suburb along here. There's suburbs such as Frankston North, which is only 2 kilometres away, that went up. It was in the top 10 capital growth suburbs, but also more importantly, Seaford, Frankston South. These areas have just gone up by well over 20%. Now, I want to point out some reasons why. Over 150,000 people are entering into Victoria and making Melbourne their home of residence. What that tells you, ladies and gentlemen, is that we have an abundance of people wanting to get into the area. Now, if you just go 2 suburbs up, Bomb Beach and Chelsea, they've just become $1 million median suburbs to buy into the area. For a lovely shack on about 550 square metres, you have to pay over $1 million. Seaford, right now, and John's been right up there, what's the median average price at the moment for Seaford?
680,500.
Right to the dollar. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. So just under 700 is the median house price here in Seaford. It is one of the best kept secrets, but not too long. We are seeing an abundance of people coming in from all parts of Australia. We've got people here today bidding from Sydney. We've got people that are coming down from WA, wanting to make this area the spot to be. Now, ladies and gentlemen, just to give you a bit of confidence with the bidding here today, there's a property number 6 Elliston Drive, just literally adjacent the court here, sold just at the end of last year for $672,500. That was a lovely 3-bedroom home, lovely done, and you've got a magnificent property. We just sold 12 Maple Street, 4-bed, 1-bath, went to auction, passed in at auction, we negotiated strongly after, and that sold for $660,000. One Elliston Drive, which just gives you a bit of confidence if you are looking to get into the beautiful home, just around the corner here on the corner there of Austin Road and Elliston, right opposite the bus stop. That just sold for $780,000. Beautifully renovated, 3-bed, 2-bath. What you've got here, ladies and gentlemen, is a beautiful 3-bedroom home. 1 bath, separate toilet, but the great thing is it's got multitudes of living. You've got a beautiful, as soon as you walk in, the beautiful polished floorboards into the open lounge room with the open fire, separate dining, and you've got the step-saver kitchen. And then right at the back, you've got the beautiful beautiful big bar room at the back where I know the owners, and they've been here for a long time, for over 30 years, have enjoyed many, many great occasions. This property is underpinned by 662 square metres of the finest land that you will find, ladies and gentlemen, and I can assure you, land is hard to come by. So a property like this is very, very affordable. So if you are here today, I suggest bid with confidence. We've got clear instructions from my owners, and they're beautiful people. They're a lovely couple. They are moving north, going up to the sunny, their time to shine. They're going to go up and retire up on the North Queensland, and I can assure you, we are going to be selling this property here today. Now, ladies and gentlemen, what the owners will miss about the property is the vicinity to everything. They brought in here when they had kids. You've got the beautiful Belvedere Park just around the corner. You've got St. Anne's School. I must say I did go through St. Anne's, loved it. Been a local resident, went to St. Anne's, went to John Paul College, but I can assure you, Seaford Hotel's just minutes away. If you love your footy, you can go down there on a Friday night, catch up with friends and family. You can, if it's cricket season, get down there, watch it. If you love the UFC, which I know there's a few in the crowd, tomorrow's a big game or big event. I think 220. Who's fighting, John?
Francis Norwegian, I think it is.
The big beast. Yeah, there you go. But ladies and gentlemen, I can assure you, you've got everything within your doorstep. One of the things that I want to point out to you, and a lot of people do say, well, why do so many people love Seaford? Well, literally, you're only 5 minutes away from the CBD and hustle of Frankston. You've got some of the best beaches on your doorstep. The other big factor, as I wanted to point out to you, was you've got literally Eastlink and Peninsula just around the corner. So that connects you to the city within 45 minutes. Now, this morning, I've had a busy morning. I've driven from Lorne, and it took me 2.5 hours from Lorne to just around the corner here. And I can assure you, it took me 45 minutes from Etihad Stadium or Docklands to Seaford here. Now that tells you, ladies and gentlemen, when you're buying here, it's all about position and affordability. This has it in spades, but it won't be for too much longer. We're seeing people come in, get these beautiful homes, doing them up, and then selling them for plenty. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to stop talking because I can assure you there's a few nervous people in the crowd and they want to get the commencement starting. Who's going to get us started? Here at 3 Peter Court, here in Seaford, 3198. Don't be shy. Open your bid. The serenity. You got to be in it to win it. Open your bid anywhere in the crowd. Where do we start? Ladies and gentlemen, I'm more than happy. You know what we've been quoting prior to today's auction? It's a great opportunity. You've got to be in it to win it. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to start the bidding off here on a vendor bid at 550,000, and I'll take gentle rise of 20. Looking for 570 in the crowd. At 550,000, the bid's here now. At 570, do we see in the crowd anywhere? At 570, sir, sitting down next to the little letterbox. Don't be shy, sir. At 570, do we see? It'll get you in the ball game. At 570, first call, second. At 70, sir. You're waiting. I know she's in Sydney, that's okay. But I'll tell you now, time is of the essence. At 550,000, first call at 550. Second call at 70, do we see? You sure? You're leaning back on the car? At 70, tell Irene it's the opportunity to jump in now. At 70, we'll get her on top. At 550, first call, second, third and final call. We're all done. Need to know. At 70. At 570, welcome, sir. At 570, and he's in the race right now. There's your competition. At 570, and I'll take a gentle rise of 10 if need be. At 570, looking for 580 in the crowd. At 570,000 for the first call. At 570, second call. How we going there, Jared? All good there. At 570, great opportunity, I can assure you, as we stipulated earlier, medium house price here in Seaford, just under 700,000. We've got strict instructions, I can assure you. We haven't met the reserve, but right now it looks like he's got the key, the keys to negotiate one-on-one exclusively. Right now at 570, it is here. First call, second. Need to know, anyone else in the crowd? Ma'am, is that a bid there when were you just fanning away? That's okay. At 570. Well, ladies and gentlemen, just bear with us for one moment while I stick my vendor's instructions. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your patience. I must stipulate right now, the bid's here, sir, next to the letterbox. He's not shy. He might be sitting near the letterbox, but he's not on the gutter soon. You could be having a home very soon, sir. At 570, if you are here to bid, I'd suggest you put your hand up nice and high, because I can assure you we're going to be negotiating very, very strongly. At 570,000 for the first call at 570,000. Second call at 570. Look at 580 in the crowd. Third and final call. We're all done. I'm sure it's a great buy. I can assure you at 570,000. So you look like you're from Brighton. Have you been on your morning ride this morning? What about 580, sir? Can I entice you? Can I entice you? At least you can put your hand up. You sure? At 570 for the first call. Second, 580. It's a great opportunity. At 570. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to formally pass the property into this gentleman here, and he'll have first exclusive rights to negotiate with the owner at the nominated reserve. On behalf of You First Real Estate, we thank you for your time and have a fantastic weekend. Thank you.